Kind of that point.
Hi! Guess what that's from? Alright everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're back with Resimulating Survivor! We're doing Survivor 48 today! Yay! Now that I actually did the review, so this is going to be coming out! I can actually do it now. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel weird to me doing it doing the Resimulating Survivor 48 before actually doing a video on Survivor 48. So, yeah, we did that. Yeah. Guess what podcast that was from? But we're gonna try and have it in the background, the podcast, so I could just kind of listen to it. But we are Resimulating Survivor 48 today. So yeah, let's give it a go.
That's just odd. So maybe he was just like, "Hello, how are you doing?" Oh, hello. I don't really
All right.
know. Like,
Yeah, it's a Magic Animal Club podcast. So let's do this. Survivor 48. I can't believe it.
But if I kind of start going, "Yeah, right, mate, how's it going?"
Get the
You doing all right?" You know, if I
challenge.
start speaking like
Vula
that,
wins
you wouldn't
rewards.
know
Pot,
me.
Machete, and
I
Flint.
think that's how I always speak.
As losers, Siva and Logi must
Yeah,
compete
but like,
against each
"Why,
other.
Peter, how's it going? Where's she going?"
Okay, I can't. I think I would have been able to do it if it was like have the podcast in the background if it was just the money review live streams, because I've done that in the past, but I think we're gonna have to turn it off. I was just all right. Anyways, as losers, Siva and Loki must compete against each other to earn their supplies. It's a fight to survive. Mitch is chosen from Siva, and Shaheen chosen from Logi. Mitch obtains the key, so Siva wins reward. They win a pot, Machete, and Flint. Well, Logi does not earn their supplies. How amazing. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna die. My voice, like the last episode of this, is definitely gonna die partway through. Logi tribe wins immunity. They will end a flint and a toolkit. Siva tribe wins immunity. Same thing. So, Vula heading to tribal council like the actual season. Is Stephanie gonna go home? Let's see. David and Mitch have a small fight. Camilla and Mitch find something in common. It has a lasting impact. Charity is injured, but gets treated and can stay in the game. Mitch already getting into fights, guys. Joe finds the Boyer advantage, obviously. Joe's gonna win the season, guys. They're just obviously, if you watch, I thought Joe was winning the actual season, so I think but he didn't. But maybe this will be different. Maybe he will actually win this time. Even though I didn't really want him to win this time, to be honest. Alright, Joe finds the Logi tribe Beware advantage. This is a hidden immunity idol, but it is secured inside a cryptic puzzle lock. Until a 6-letter word is found to open the lock, the holder will not be able to vote at tribal council. If it is not converted to an idol by a full idol, the time the tribes are living on one beach, the Beware advantage is forever dead. Star and Thomas have a major fight. There's some major fights, guys. Joe and Star bond slightly as a lasting impact. So there goes that. Justin and Sade bond strongly as a lasting impact. Justin and Kevin have a small fight. Okay. Tribal Council! Justin uses a shot in the dark. It lands on not safe. Over the votes. Justin, Mary. Justin is out. At least he didn't actually get screwed over like he did in the actual season. Alright, so Cedric voting for Justin, Kevin voting for Justin, Mary voting for Justin, Say voting for Mary, 70 voting for Mary, and yeah. Alright. It's episode 2. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. Who knows if the 50 rumor mill video is done? Running 50 rumor mill. This is gonna come out before that. I can assure you that. I don't know if I'm gonna make this a Wednesday video. I don't know. Journey. Chrissy, Shaheen, and Say are chosen. They don't interact much. The 3 representatives are told to split between 3 different paths that would lead them to a Survivor slide puzzle. If they finish in time, they will earn the advantage. Otherwise, they will lose their vote along with their chance to obtain the advantage. Chrissy fails to finish the puzzle and loses her vote. Shaheen finishes the puzzle in time and wins the advantage. It is an hidden immunity idol that can be used at either of his next 2 tribal councils. Say fails to finish the puzzle and loses her vote. So Chrissy and Say losing their votes. Alright, Siva wins immunity. They also win the fishing kit. Vula wins immunity. They also have the fishing kit. Loggy heading to tribal. Okay. Chrissy finds her advantage. It's the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. But she also can't vote tribal council. So. Yeah. Alright, Kyle impressing the rest of the team. Mitch has a major meltdown. We got the first alliance of Charity, Camilla, Kyle, and Mitch at Strength 5. The best alliance in the history of the show. What a great game this is. Chrissy works hard at camp, becomes tired. Alright. So, yeah. Alright, Bianca and Thomas have a minor disagreement. Weren't they allies on the show? Stephanie finds the Blair advantage. It's the same thing, so I'm not going to bother reading it. Pause and read, guys. Pause and read. Say has lost her vote at the next tribal council. Oh no! Obviously, we knew that already. But Cedric and Stephanie have a small fight. It has a lasting impact. Mary and Stephanie bond slightly. It has a lasting impact. Mary has a major meltdown. So, okay. Okay. Thomas. Joe. Thomas. Thomas is out of the game. My winner pick from the actual show. At least I didn't actually pick a winner pick for this one. But it was basically unanimous, guys. So, yeah, like Bianca, Eva, Shaheen, Star, all voting for Thomas there. Joe voted for Thomas, though. Or Thomas voting for Joe, rather. I had to. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Joe solves the puzzle, unlocks his idol. Converts it to a full idol. Good for Joe. Vula wins immunity. Tarp Hammock has the reward. Siva wins immunity. Same thing. Loggy still does not have Flint. For coming in first place, Vula can select one member of each tribe to attend the journey. Vula tribe choosing Mitch from Siva tribe. Vula tribe choosing Joe from Locky tribe. Vula tribe choosing Cedric from Vula. So, just Mitch, Joe, and Cedric. What a great group of guys on this journey. 3 representatives. Blah, blah, blah. 3 different paths that would lead them to a game of chance. They each receive 7 dice with a skull, a face with a flame, and 4 blank faces. They must roll until they either get 4 flames and win an extra vote, or 4 skulls and lose their vote. Mitch gets 4 flames and wins the extra vote. Joe gets 4 flames and wins the extra vote. And same thing with Cedric. So they all win extra votes. Good for them. Charity and Camilla have find something in common. Chrissy and Camilla bond strongly as lasting impact. Charity leaves this alliance, but a new alliance of Chrissy and Camilla forms. And Camilla is resting at camp. Rest at camp to restore energy. Yeah. It's a strength 7 alliance. So, Chrissy and Camilla. But yeah. Alrighty. Bianca has a major meltdown. Cedric and Kevin bond slightly, but lasting impact. And Kevin and Mary bond strongly and lasting impact. So, Kevin doing some work there. Some bonding there. Alright, Tribal Council. Joe uses his idol on Star. And he was cast against Star, will not count. Shaheen uses his idol. And he was cast against Shaheen, will not count. Alright, let's do this as like a Tribal Council or something. If anyone has an idol or an advantage, you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Jeff, I'm playing this. I'm gonna play my idol. I'm playing this for Star. So, wow, great, what a move, Joe. This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast against Star will not count. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm gonna play my idol too, but mine naturally expires today, so I kind of have to use it. I don't want to go home without it, or with it in my pocket. This is also a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast against Shaheen will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote, Star does not count. Star does not count. Star does not count. Bianca. Oh my god, it's Bianca! Oh no. One vote Bianca. One vote left. For third person voted out. Bianca. 2 votes is enough. Need to bring in the torch. Well, there you go. Alright, so Bianca voting for Star, Eva voting for Star, Joe voting for Bianca, Shaheen voting for Star, Star voting for Bianca. Great job. Those twists. It's a tribe swap. Oh my goodness. New tribes are randomly assigned. There will be 3 tribes. So the new Siva tribe is Cedric, Camilla, Mitch, Say, and Shaheen. The new Logie tribe is Chrissy, David, Joe, Kyle, and Mary. While the new Villa tribe is Charity, Eva, Kevin, Star, and Stephanie. Siva. Okay. Oh, Chrissy finds the Logie tribe hidden immunity idol. This can be played. Okay, good for Chrissy. Well, she also had the blue air advantage though too, right? Oh, she saw the puzzle, so now she has 2 idols. Chrissy has 2 idols now, so that's interesting. Good for Chrissy. Good for her. Maybe she'll win this season. Who knows? I probably just jinxed her. Vula tribe winning immunity. Fruit for that. Logie tribe winning immunity. Sophie S would have a meltdown. Fruit? That's diet food. I generally found that kind of funny on Survivor 49. That's Survivor 49. This is not Survivor 48. That was not Survivor 48. This is what I'm talking about. Was 49 with Sophie S. She's still in the game. It's a Gretty. Alright, Siva tribe must surrender. Yeah, okay. So Siva heading to tribal. Oh my goodness. My nose is runny. Alright, Mitch has a major meltdown. Shaheen impressing the rest of the team. Cedric and Say bond slightly. An alliance forms at strength 8 of Cedric, Say, and Shaheen. What a great alliance that is, guys. Shaheen, or Chrissy, although she lost her vote, has 2 idols in her pocket. So, good for her. Joe has the extra vote power. Chrissy and Mary have a minor disagreement. Joe has a major meltdown. Kyle rests at camp to restore his energy. Stouty solving the puzzle unlocks her idol. Good for her. Kevin and Stephanie have a minor disagreement. Kevin is impressing the rest of the team, though. Charity and Eva bond slightly. It has a lasting impact. An alliance is formed at strength 6 of Eva, Kevin, and Star. What a great alliance that's going to be. Alright, Tribal Council. Here we go. Mitch using his extra vote. Okay. Camilla using his shot in the dark, and it lands on not safe. So Camilla she won't have a vote in there. Alright, first vote. Say. Camilla. Say. Camilla. There's a tie. Revo. Oops. Cut. Camilla. Say. Camilla. Say. Oh my god, are we going to rocks? A consensus between the voters must be reached to eliminate Camilla or Say. A consensus is not reached. Because the vote is deadlock. It's a deadlock. Rocks will be drawn. And Mitch is the odd one. And is eliminated. Mitch eliminated from the game. The game has spoken. Oh no. Poor Mitch. Alright, so Cedric voting for Camilla both times. Mitch voting for Say both times. Shaheen voting for Camilla both times. Mitch voting for Say both times. Alright. Okay. So there was that. They actually did it. Do like a crazy kind of trouble. Okay. Crazy tribal. Got a rock draw though. That's cool. Ah. Loggy tribe wins a reward. Coffee, pastries at Sanctuary. Vula wins rewards. They win a small platter of pastries. Loggy wins immunity. Vula wins immunity. Siva heads to tribal again. Okay, if this alliance doesn't collapse in there, I think Camilla might be screwed. But Camilla and Say, you find something in common though, so we'll see. There was something else from Say. She was impressing the rest of the team. So Loggy now. Joe and Mary find something in common. Good. It has a lasting impact. Good for them. Good for them. Charity and Star have a small fight, lasting impact. Eva leaves this alliance. Interesting. Alright, Tribal Council. Camilla, Cedric. Camilla's out. Yeah. It's unanimous, guys. Obviously that alliance is going to stick together. Is this mergy? Or mergatory? I think so. It's the Earn the Merge! Wow! Oh my god! The final 13 players gather together on the beach, but they are not yet merged. They are instructed to find an advantage that will help them in the game. Mary finds the advantage. Good for her. Alright, the advantage lets Mary automatically advance to the immunity challenge. Here are the two groups that are, for this. We have Charity, we have Chrissy, David, Joe, Kyle, and Star on Group 1. Group 2 is Cedric, Eva, Kevin, Say, Shaheen, and Stephanie. This alliance is together in the same group. And they win the reward! They lose to the merch fee. They win the merch fees and eligibility can be in the immunity challenge. Alright, Eva wins immunity. Good for her. Alright, Alright. Joe has the extra vote power. Okay, oh yeah, okay, I don't know why I read that. Charity and Joe bond slightly. That's the only thing before Tribal Council. That's the only thing. Okay. Let's see what happens. Kyle using his shot in the dark. Okay. Lands on safe. Good for Kyle. Any votes cast against Kyle will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote. Kyle does not count. 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 We're still at no votes for anybody. Shaheen. One vote Shaheen. Chrissy. One vote Shaheen. One vote Chrissy. Shaheen. That's two votes Shaheen. One vote Chrissy. One vote left. Sixth person voted out. Shaheen. It's three votes. It's enough. Need to bring the torch. Shaheen. Travis Wilkham. Time for to go. Alright. Let's read. Who voted for who? Cedric voting for Kyle. Charity voting for Shaheen. David voting for Kyle. Eva voting for Kyle. Joe voting for Kyle. Kevin voting for Shaheen. Mary voting for Kyle. Say voting for Kyle. Shaheen voting for Kyle. Star voting for Shaheen. Stephanie voting for Chrissy. Why? Imagine if Chrissy went home with like 2 idols in her pocket. That would be kind of insane. Some Strength 7 alliances. Alright. It's the immunity. Oh, it's split tribal. I don't like split tribal. The player voted out from the losing group will not make the jury, whereas the player eliminated from the winning group will. Alright. So here we go. Team 1 is Charity, David, Eva, Kyle, Say, and Star. Team 2 is Cedric, Chrissy, Joe, Kevin, Mary, and Stephanie. Joe wins immunity. David wins immunity and reward for his team. Good for all of them. The reward is peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and the right for their team to vote second. Okay. Alright, Cedric and Kevin bond slightly, lasting impact. Stephanie has a major meltdown. Stephanie has another major meltdown. It's 2 major meltdowns. A new alliance forms, though, of Cedric, Chrissy, Joe, and Mary. Strength 6. So, are they going to stick together? And it's Stephanie going to go home. We'll see. Doesn't she have the idol? Did she use it? I don't think so. She did. David and Star have a small fight. David and Say have a small fight. They also have a small minor have a minor disagreement as a lasting impact. So David and Star getting in, David, Star, and Say all getting into fights and stuff. Okay. Arguments. A new alliance of Charity and Eva forms at strength 8. So, yep. Alright, Tribal Council. Whoever goes home from this isn't on the jury. A great punishment, that is. Yeah, 70 does have an idol. Oh. Joe using the extra vote here. Okay. Cedric also uses the extra vote. Interesting. Alright. Chrissy uses her shot in the dark and will not vote. Kevin uses his shot in the dark and will not vote. Interesting. Chrissy's shot in the dark lands on not safe. Kevin's shot in the dark lands on not safe. Chrissy. I'm going to use this idol for myself. This is a hidden immunity idol. Wait. Okay, you know what? Let's go. Let's back up again. Okay. All right. If anyone has an idol or an advantage, you'd like to play it. Now is the time to do so. I'm going to say that again. If anyone has an idol or an advantage and you'd like to play it. If anyone has an advantage or an idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Jeff, play my shot in the dark. Me too. Alright, Chrissy and Kevin have both played their shot in the dark. So there is not a vote in here from either of them. Any votes cast, if it lands on not safe, then any votes cast against them will still count. If it lands on safe, however, any votes cast against them will not count. So if they don't, both of them played their. Okay, let's just say that again. I'm sorry. Chrissy and Kevin have played their shot in the dark. If it lands on not safe, any votes cast against them will still count. Well, if it lands on safe, any votes cast against them will not count. I'll read. Oh, Chrissy, I'll read yours first. Chrissy, you are not safe. Any votes cast against Christy will still count. Kevin, yours is not safe. Any votes cast against Kevin will still count. Jeff, I'm just gonna play my idol. I guess now. Alright, this is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast against Chrissy will not count. Jeff. I'm playing this too. It's for myself. This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast against Stephanie will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote. Stephanie does not count. Stephanie does not count. Kevin. One vote Kevin. Kevin. 2 votes Kevin. 7th person voted out. Survivor 48. Kevin. There's 3, that's enough. Need room and torch. Kevin, the tribe has spoken. Time for it to go. Alright, so Cedric voting for Stephanie, Joe voting for Kevin, Mary voting for Kevin, Stephanie voting for Kevin, Joe voting for Kevin, and Cedric voting for Stephanie there. Cedric voting for Stephanie. So there were some extra. So Cedric used an extra vote too. So interesting. Okay. So Eva using shot in the dark. Say use shot in the dark. Start using shot in the dark. Okay. Jeff Alright. If anyone has an advantage or an idol and you like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Jeff. I'm gonna play. I played my shot in the dark. Yeah, I did too. Same here. Alright, Eva, Star, and Say have both all used their shot in the dark, so there is no vote in here from Star, Eva, or Say. If it lands on safe, any votes cast against them will not count. If it lands on not safe, any votes cast against them will still count. Eva, I'll read yours first. Yours, Eva, you are not safe. Any votes cast against Eva will still count. Say, you are not safe. Any votes cast against Say will still count. Star, yours is not safe. Any votes cast against Star will still count. Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Say. One vote, Say. One vote left. Right? Some voted out, and the first member of the jury, Say. That's two. That's enough. Need to bring a torch. Say. Tribe spoken. Time to go. Alright, so Charity voting for Say. David voting for Say. Kyle voting for Say. I'm actually liking this. It's probably better than the actual season. The pre-merge was actually pretty good, but this is technically counts as a merge, so we're just gonna count that. We're just gonna count it, guys. We're just gonna count it. Top 10. Here we go. Can't believe it. Let's speed this up a bit. This is going to kind of take a bit. All right. So David, Eva competing as a team. Cedric and Mary competing as a team. Kyle and Stephanie competing as a team, Charity and Star competing as a team, and Chrissy and Joe competing as a team. This is for the immunity challenge. First two teams eliminated will be sent on a journey where someone will lose their vote. Challenge begins. Kyle and Stephanie advance to stage 2. Same thing with Cedric and Mary. Same thing with Charity and Star. Chrissy, David, Eva, and Joe will be sent on the journey. The next stage, next stage. Kyle, Stephanie advance to final stage. Cedric and Mary advance to final stage. The 4 finalists will also win a reward of tacos. Alright. Mary wins immunity. Good for her. Alright. Journey. Okay, the 4 castaways eliminated in the challenge meet at the private summit. Chrissy and Eva bond. David and Joe argue. Interesting. The 4 of them are presented with a chute containing gray balls, and red balls. They will face off to keep their votes. Each of them will take turns taking either 1 or 2 balls from the chute and placing them in their own chute. The first person to take 3 red balls and will lose their vote at the next tribal council. David takes the 3 red balls first and loses his tribal council. Loses his vote. There we go. Alright, and we got the twist. Top 4 in the mini challenge. Enjoy the taco reward. Mary finds a small scroll in chips. The scroll states that she can sneakily retrieve an advantage the next night. Interesting. Okay, yeah. It's good for her. Mary has a major meltdown. Charity rests at camp, restore her energy. Tribal Council. Oh my god. Stephanie uses a shot in the dark. Jeff, I'll use my shot in the dark. Alright, Stephanie has played her shot in the dark. If it lands on save, any votes cast against her will not count. If it lands on not save, any votes cast against her will still count. I love how people were playing Shot in the Darks before like the split tribal, and like now all looks same. I guess this is what it is. Stephanie, you are not safe. Any votes cast against Stephanie will not count, or will still count rather. Are the votes? Stephanie, David, Stephanie, David, Stephanie. There's a tie. Revo. David, Stephanie, David. There's a final. It's a tie. Revote. Okay. The consensus between the voters must be reached to eliminate David or Stephanie. If not, Cedric, Charity, Chrissy, Eva, Joe, Kyle, and Star will draw rocks. Consensus is not reached. So therefore, everyone draw rocks. Because the vote is a deadlock, rocks will be drawn. Joe! Oh, okay, we're doing this differently? Interesting. Okay, Joe draws a normal colored rock and is safe. Cedric draws a normal colored rock and is safe. Eva draws a normal colored rock. Star draws a normal colored rock. Same thing with Chrissy. Charity draws the odd colored rock and is eliminated. So Charity, the game is spoken. Okay, I'm actually having fun with this, but it would make things better if this would actually work. All right, so Cedric voting for Stephanie both times. Charity voting for David both times. Chrissy voting for Stephanie both times. Eva voting for David both times. Joe voting for Stephanie both times. Kyle voting for David both times. Mary voting for Stephanie both times. Star voted for David both times. Okay. Alright. Okay. There you go. Strength 6 Alliance there. Okay. Mary sneaks away from camp at night. She receives an extra vote. Mary can risk her extra vote for 50% chance of winning a safety without power. She risks it and loses. Mary will return to camp with nothing. Star wins immunity. And then she wins an afternoon picnic at camp, including ham and cheese wraps, cheese and crackers, and dessert. When is fried chicken and waffles? It should be soon, right? Or did I probably passed it already. Yeah, I probably passed it already. Star shares reward with Joe, Kyle, and Cedric. They will... Yeah, okay. I already read that. Alright, Joe finds an idol. Good for him. David and Kyle find something in common, a lasting impact. Joe and Mary bond strongly, lasting impact. Chrissy and Stephanie bond slightly. A new alliance forms at strength 6 of Cedric, Joe, Mary, and Star. Okay. Alrighty. Tribal Council. Over the votes. Stephanie. Eva. Stephanie. Don't go to a tie, please. Stephanie's out of the game. It's already quite unrealistic that there's 2 rock draws on this season. I don't want to make it even more unrealistic with there being a third or something. Now, there is probably going to be a third. Cedric voting for Stephanie. Chrissy voting for Stephanie. David voting for Eva. Eva voting for Stephanie. Joe voting for Stephanie. Kyle voting for Eva. Mary voting for Stephanie. Star voting for Stephanie. Stephanie voting for Eva. Alrighty. Top 8. Well, there is a reward challenge. Is this fried chicken and waffles? I think it might be. Let's see. What's your predictions? If you know the season. Is it fried chicken and waffles? It's fried chicken and waffles! Cedric wins! Fried chicken and waffles. Stay tuned for the Survivor 50 room reveal video on the Meridian Review YouTube channel, where there is I believe there will be a clip of fried chicken and waffles. Somewhere in there. All right, Cedric shares the reward with Joe, Star, and Mary. So good for them. Fried chicken and waffles. I can't believe it. I love fried chicken. Eva wins immunity. Good for her. Oh yeah, there was a rice negotiation. No negotiation. No one sat out. All right. Anyways, let's pick this up. This is probably over like an hour or something like that. Maybe not. I don't know. Cedric and Kyle have a major fight. David and Eva bond slightly, lasting impact. Chrissy and Joe have a major fight, lasting impact. Some major fights here, guys. A new alliance forms of Chrissy, David, Eva, and Kyle at strength 6. Good for all of them. Some alliances in this game, guys. Alright, Tribal Council. Read the votes. Joe, David, Joe, David, Joe, David, Joe. Don't go to a tie, please. Fuck, there's a tie revote. David, Joe, David. It's gonna go to the other rock jar. Joe, David, Joe. There's a fuck off. So they're going to rock. How unrealistic is this? I jinxed it. There was obviously going to be another rock draw, guys. Now there's going to be a 4th, isn't there? All right. Chrissy is safe. Kyle's safe. Cedric draws the odd color rock. It's eliminated. Bye-bye, Cedric. Game is spoken. All right. Cedric voting for David both times. Same thing with Chrissy voting for Joe both times. David voting for Joe both times. Eva voting for Joe both times. What? Eva? What? They were like besties. Okay. Joe voting for David both times. Okay, he couldn't vote on the revote. Kyle voting for Joe both times. Mary voting for David both times. Star voting for David both times. Good for all of them. Alright. So yeah. Cedric screwed out of the game, guys. Alright. Is it technically screwed? I don't know. The journey. Kyle going on the journey. He draws a purple rock and will go on the journey. Good for all of them. Kyle must stack 2 rows of tiles in a circular pattern on a spinning table that can only be moved by his feet. This must be done whilst balancing on a balance beam in the allotted time. Outcome A. If he stacks less than 4, he will lose his vote at Tribal Council. Outcome B. If he stacks between 4 and 7 rows, nothing will happen. Outcome C. If he stacks at least 8 rows, he will receive the knowledge's power. Kyle stacks 5 rows of tiles. He returns to camp with nothing. Alright. Kyle wins immunity, barbecue feast at camp, shares it with David and Chrissy. Okay. Joe and Mary have a minor disagreement. Chrissy and Kyle find something in common. Chrissy leaves this alliance. Okay. Tribal Council. Joe has used the... Jeff... I'm playing this idol. Alright. If anyone has an advantage or an idol and you like to play it, now is the time to do so. Jeff... I'm playing my idol. This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast against Joe will not count. Alright, the vote. First vote, Eva. Mary. 1 vote Mary, 1 vote Eva. Eva, that's 2 votes Eva, 1 vote Mary. Mary. We're tied. 2 votes Mary, 2 votes Eva. Eva, that's 3 votes Eva, 2 votes Mary. Mary, that's 3 votes Mary, 3 votes Eva, 1 vote left. 12th person voted out in the 5th member of the jury. Mary. Need to remain torch. Mary, tribe is spoken. Okay. Alright, Chrissy voting for Mary, David voting for Mary, Eva voting for Mary, Joe voting for Eva, Kyle voting for Mary, Mary voting for Eva, Star voting for Eva. Okay. Final 6, guys. What a great final 6. And, like, I kind of find it funny. I kind of forget, when did Camilla get voted out? That was a while ago, I think. Eva, Joe, Kyle are like the actual final 3 is actually in this, and like all these people made merge too. So it's just gonna be a welcome to this actual season, guys. That's what's gonna happen, probably. Maybe a different outcome, please. Kyle wins the reward. Kyle shares the reward with Eva and David. It's an overnight stay at the sanctuary with burgers and letters from home. Good for all of them. Kyle wins immunity. Good for him. Eva and Star have a minor disagreement and lasting impact. Joe and Star have a minor disagreement and lasting impact. David and Eva bond strongly. Lasting impact. David works hard at camp, becomes tired. Okay. Tribal Council. Over the votes. Joe, Eva, Joe, Eva, Joe. Joe is voted out. Yeah, so the final 3 that was actually on the season can't happen anymore. Chrissy voting for Joe, David voted for Joe, Eva voted for Joe, Joe voting for Eva, Kyle voting for Joe, and Star voting for Eva. Okay. 4-2 vote. Alright, top 5. Chrissy, David, Eva, and Kyle and Star. Alright. Eva finds an idol. Good for her. So the last round, okay. The Strength 7 alliance of David, Eva, and Kyle wants to be the finals. David finds the challenge advantage. Good for all of them. They earned strike to, it was, just pause and read. Just pause and read. Immunity challenge. Due to the challenge advantage, all the code numbers for David were automatically revealed. David wins immunity. He also wins pasta and chocolate cake. Shares the reward with Eva. Are they just like the people? Are they the couple this season? Or like, is in this world is David the Joe for Eva? Is David Eva's Joe? Probably, maybe. Okay. Anyway, Chrissy and Eva have a major fight lasting impact. Okay. David and Kyle have a minor disagreement. David is impressing the rest of the team. Kyle leaves this alliance. Okay, so that's not... I don't know. Okay. So, I'm predicting 2 idol plays here, right? So, yeah. If anyone has an idol or an advantage, if anyone has an advantage or an idol and you like to play it, tonight is the last night you can do so. Jeff, I'm playing my idol. This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast against Chrissy will not count. Jeff found an idol today. I found an idol a couple of just today, I guess. So I'm gonna play it for myself. This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast against Eva will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote, Star. Kyle. 1 vote Star, 1 vote Kyle. Star. 2 votes Star, 1 vote Kyle. 2 votes left. 14th person voted out and the 7th member of the jury. Star. 3 votes, that's enough. Need to bring the torch. Unanimous vote. Okay. Star. The tribe has spoken. Time to go. It's everyone voting for Star there. Okay. And Star voting for Kyle. So final 4 of Chrissy, David, Eva, and Kyle. Okay. This is a Strength 9 alliance. Kyle wins immunity. Eva and Kyle have a small fight. Chrissy and Eva have a small fight. It's the last thing we have fights in this. Chrissy and Kyle bond slightly. So who... Make your prediction down below. Who do you... In the comments. Who is... Whoever won immunity taking. Who won immunity? I can't remember. Was it Kyle? It was Kyle. So, okay, let's see what happened. Oh, a new alliance. Okay. Okay, it's Chrissy. I knew watch forms of Chrissy, David, and Kyle. Is this like the everybody hates? Yeah, this is like the everybody doesn't like Eva alliance anymore. I guess, except for David. Did that alliance dissolve? Because it's not here. It's still there. Okay. So David, okay, let's see what happens. Kyle must grant safety to Chrissy. I was thinking Chrissy. David and Eva must compete in fire making challenge. Let's final 3. Eva wins. David's out. Bye bye, David. Okay. Final 3 of Chrissy, Eva, and Kyle. 2 of which were in the final. Like they were to the top 2, right? I think Eva was like. He was second, right? And Joe was third. Like, wow. Okay. Maybe. Okay. All right. Who's gonna win? Make your prediction down below in the comments. If you comment on this. The finalists. Wait for the winner to be revealed. I'll read the vote. For the vote, Chrissy, Eva. 1 vote Chrissy, 1 vote Eva. Kyle. 1 vote Chrissy, 1 vote Eva, 1 vote Kyle. Eva, that's 2 votes Eva. Kyle, 2 votes we're tied. 2 votes Kyle, 2 votes Eva. Kyle, that's 3 votes for Kyle, 2 votes for Eva. Eva, we're tied. 3 votes Eva, 3 votes Kyle. The winner of Survivor, Eva, 4 votes. Congratulations, Eva. Eva's the winner of the show. Can't believe it. The final, so 4-3 to 1 vote. Congratulations, Eva. You are the winner. So Cedric voting for Eva, Charity voting for Eva, David voting for Eva, Joe voting for Eva, Mary voting for Chrissy, Say voting for Kyle, Star voting for Kyle, Stephanie voting for Kyle. Okay. So, okay, top 2 basically just switched around. Chrissy didn't even make the final 3 in the original show, so... Yeah, okay, why is it being a little bit of a prick? Charity wins the Fan Favorite Award. Good for her. Alright, look at the stats, guys. That's placements. Other statistics. You guys can look at other statistics. Kyle won most challenges, and... Okay. Most votes was Stephanie and then David at 15 votes. So Stephanie got 16 and David got 15. Joe got 12 votes across the season. Alrighty. Alright, we're resimulating the entire season, guys. That's obviously what we gotta do because I've been doing this every time pretty much. So yeah. Let's see what happens. Oh Eva, Joe, and Say are in the final. Who wins this time? Say wins. Good for her. Alright. There we go! Oh my god! AU versus the world. Is it online? That was not there when I started this. Or when I was about to start this. It's online. Okay. I guess they'll end up recording that. Actually, like, I don't know. Do they, like... my question is, I think I kind of want to do the other 2 first. Like, Australian Survivor ones. Then I'll do Australia versus the world. Because I like going in order. I think it would have bothered me if I just did Australia versus the world. Even though I like... It's, like... I don't consider it canon, even though the show considers it canon, so I kind of guess I gotta consider it canon as season 11. Like, if I wasn't considering canon, maybe I would do it now, but we'll see if I do the other ones soon. Like, those ones are, like, quite longer. Mitch won the Fan Favorite Award for this one. Okay. I guess we'll click the resimulate button, but I just want to see this. Loading this. Sure you want. Yes. I just want to see. This is gonna. Oh my god. Here we go. Okay. Let's do Australia versus the world right now. Starting off with episode 1. I'm getting excited, guys. Episode 1, opening challenge. Let's go. Obviously, we're not doing that, but we'll leave it here. I was listening to a Magic Animal Club podcast. I'm really enjoying it. I've literally listened to 21 episodes of the show. I'm on episode 22. That was like the opening episode 22. Ooh, for there. And like what's weird is like the podcast started in 2016, and like it basically ended in 2017. But they did 2 like episodes after that. So like, yeah. All right. Shuffle tribes. Sure. Let's shuffle their tribes, guys. What a great. Okay. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna leave you there. This is that's the video. By the way, that was Squid at the start of this. That was Squid's voice. Do you want to hear Stampy's voice? Let's listen to Stampy for like a couple minutes. This is long. I will say this. I'm gonna apologize.
How's it going? I ain't seen you in Yorkshire, I ain't. If I
That's Stampy's voice for you. Alright, that's it for this video. Maybe I'll do some more of these for more Resimulating videos. I gotta do more reviews. Particularly like Amazing Race 37 and like I gotta do Amazing Race Canada season 11. I gotta do MasterChef Dynamic Duos. I gotta do the whole shebang. Am I gonna do Dondi? I don't know. And David and Parvati look at me. They were both on the show, so maybe I will. Because it has the A versus the world connection, so maybe I will. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And Challenge All Stars Rivals, I gotta do that too. I gotta listen to a lot of things to do. So December is usually like the month where you'll see a lot more videos. So yeah, I'm a little bit hyper. I don't know why. Okay, yeah, that's it. Bye. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in another video. I don't know. This might be a Wednesday video, I think. Maybe. Thanks for watching, though.